Dogecoin is a cryptocurrency that was originally created as a parody of Bitcoin, but despite its humorous beginnings, it became one of the most recognizable digital currencies in the world. The Dogecoin Whitepaper, released in December 2013 by Billy Markus under the pseudonym Shibetoshi Nakamoto, describes a peer-to-peer electronic cash system based on the Litecoin protocol. While Bitcoin and Litecoin were presented as serious attempts to decentralize money and replace trust with cryptography, Dogecoin was introduced as a light-hearted and approachable alternative that still carried the same technological features of digital currencies. The white paper is short and minimal compared to most others and focuses mainly on framing Dogecoin as an accessible, fast, and user-friendly payment system. Dogecoin uses a proof-of-work consensus mechanism but employs the Scrypt algorithm instead of the SHA-256 algorithm used by Bitcoin. This choice, inherited from Litecoin, had the effect of making mining more accessible at the time, since Scrypt mining could still be done effectively on consumer hardware rather than relying exclusively on specialized ASIC devices. The white paper emphasizes that Dogecoin transactions can be confirmed quickly because the block time is only 1 minute, compared with 10 minutes on Bitcoin. Faster block production means payments are confirmed almost instantly and the network can process a higher number of transactions per unit of time. Another important feature described in the white paper is the supply model. Originally, Dogecoin was designed with a hard cap of 100 billion coins, but this was soon changed to an uncapped supply, allowing new coins to be issued indefinitely. This decision set Dogecoin apart from Bitcoin's fixed supply and reinforced its parody origins, but it also carried economic consequences. Rather than attempting to generate value through scarcity, Dogecoin embraced abundance and inflation. The idea was to encourage spending and tipping rather than hoarding, making Dogecoin a currency for transactions, generosity, and everyday use rather than a long-term store of value. The white paper frames Dogecoin as simple, fast, and fun. The branding, centered around the Shiba Inu meme that was popular in 2013, was deliberately playful and aimed at building a community that felt more open and less elitist than Bitcoin forums at the time. This approach helped Dogecoin rapidly gain traction on social media platforms such as Reddit and Twitter, where it was often used as a tipping currency to reward good content or community contributions. While the white paper itself does not go deeply into community building, this social element became one of the defining aspects of Dogecoin's success. Technically, Dogecoin is not radically different from Litecoin. By using Scrypt, it lowered the barrier for miners and supported a broader distribution of hash power. Its faster block times made the system better suited to everyday payments and microtransactions by reducing the risk of double spending and ensuring quicker confirmations. The white paper notes that transaction fees are very low, reinforcing Dogecoin's potential for micropayments, something impractical on Bitcoin at the time. The white paper only indirectly addresses questions of security and long-term sustainability. Since Dogecoin was created as a joke, it did not initially receive the same attention to continuous development or rigorous upgrades as Bitcoin or Ethereum. For years it relied on volunteers and informal contributions. However, as the project grew in popularity, especially during waves of speculative interest and endorsements from high-profile individuals such as Elon Musk, Dogecoin attracted renewed attention and more structured development. The original white paper itself, however, reflects a lightweight clone that differentiated itself more through branding and supply policy than through technical breakthroughs. Compared to Bitcoin, Dogecoin does not claim to be digital gold or a scarce store of value. It positions itself as digital cash, more suitable for everyday spending and tipping. With its intentionally inflationary supply, it removes the incentive to hoard and instead promotes circulation. This cultural framing was reinforced by community-led fundraising initiatives, where Dogecoin users contributed to projects such as sponsoring the Jamaican bobsled team or raising funds for clean water charities. The white paper outlines the parameters of the currency, but it was the community ethos that gave it a unique place in the crypto ecosystem. The minimalism of the Dogecoin white paper is notable. Where most white papers include dense mathematical proofs, detailed consensus descriptions, and roadmaps for scaling, the Dogecoin document provides only a concise explanation of its foundations, points to Litecoin for the technical basis, and highlights block time and supply as the distinguishing parameters. This simplicity aligned with the project's meme origins and helped lower the barrier to entry for newcomers who might have found Bitcoin intimidating. Despite its satirical start, Dogecoin grew into a serious part of the digital currency economy. At various points it ranked among the top cryptocurrencies by market capitalization and developed an active community of traders, users, and advocates. Its core features, derived from Litecoin and presented in the white paper, supported this adoption by ensuring fast transactions and negligible fees. The culture and humor surrounding the project sustained interest and gave it staying power beyond its original joke status. In summary, the Dogecoin Whitepaper presents a cryptocurrency based on accessibility, speed, and community spirit. It deliberately rejects scarcity and embraces inflation, lowers barriers to mining, and fosters an image of generosity and fun. While technically modest and heavily reliant on existing codebases, it nonetheless laid the foundation for a cryptocurrency that became one of the most widely recognized names in the digital asset space. For more insights on Dogecoin, meme coins, and decentralized digital cash systems, remember to like, subscribe, and keep learning here at Crypto in Black.